Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today we're diving into a fascinating paper on Archive, exploring the concept of gradual disempowerment due to incremental AI development. It's a chilling yet important read.
Chilling is right. I skimmed the abstract. The core idea seems to be that even without a sudden AI takeover, a gradual increase in AI capabilities could lead to humanity losing control, right? Not a dramatic sci-fi scenario, but a slow, insidious erosion of power.
Precisely. The authors argue that current societal systems, economies, governments, culture, are aligned with human interests, largely because they require human participation. Think about it. Economies need workers. Governments need citizens. Culture needs creators.
I see. So, as AI replaces humans in these roles, the system's incentives shift. They no longer need to prioritize human well-being. It's a subtle but powerful point.
Exactly. The paper highlights this insidious feedback loop. AI displaces humans economically, giving companies more power to influence politics and culture, which further facilitates AI adoption. It's a self-reinforcing cycle.
But wouldn't we notice this happening? Wouldn't there be resistance?
That's a crucial question. The authors argue that the interconnectedness of these systems makes resistance difficult. Trying to use, say, government regulation to curb AI's economic impact might be countered by the economic power of AI-driven companies influencing that very regulation. It's a complex web of influence.
So it's not just about AI becoming super intelligent and malicious. It's about the systemic changes driven by even incremental improvements. The gradual shift in power dynamics is the real threat.
Yeah, precisely. The paper emphasizes that existing feedback mechanisms that ensure human influence will break down. A government primarily funded by AI-generated taxes might not prioritize its citizens' needs, for example.
That's a terrifying thought. And the authors mention that there's no concrete plan to stop this. No magic bullet, no easy fix.
That's the unsettling conclusion. They acknowledge the need for research into protecting human influence, better understanding these complex dynamics, and developing effective policy interventions. But they stress that simply aligning individual AI systems isn't enough. The problem is systemic.
It's a call for a much broader, more holistic approach than we've seen so far. We need to think beyond just technical solutions and consider the societal implications on a much larger scale.
Absolutely. The paper's strength lies in its focus on this systemic risk, a perspective often overlooked in discussions of AI safety. It's a wake-up call, urging us to consider the long-term consequences of seemingly incremental technological advancements.
It's a sobering but crucial analysis. Thanks for bringing this to our attention. This is definitely something listeners should check out for themselves.
You're welcome. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.